How's it going, everyone? Welcome to this episode of Draw the World. This is a new series of Draw the World, and a lot of you watching might not be familiar with this because it was a series that I did on the channel about this time last year, and the channel has grown quite a bit since then. So if you're watching this wondering what it is, then I'll give you a quick introduction to what this is about. The main idea behind this is to go on Google Earth, drop yourself in a random location anywhere around the world, and then we explore that location and look for something to draw. And then I usually just do a sketch in the sketchbook. But this is series 2, so it's new and improved, and I'm going to be changing a few things, hopefully making it a bit more enjoyable and entertaining to watch. In terms of the artwork at the end of the video, I'm going to experiment a bit with it. I've been exploring different ways of creating drawings. I've been experimenting with colouring my drawings digitally, and so I'm going to try and involve some of that into this series. And this series is unique to the channel as well, so that's why I've brought it back. I mean, I only did about 7 or 8 episodes in the first series, but I think this has a lot of potential, and so I'm going to carry on doing it, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. So same as last time, I'll still be looking at your recommendations, so make sure you leave some comments down below and recommend some places for me to do one of these. But I'm just going to go ahead. I've got Google Earth open right now, and I've realised that if you click this dice here, the I'm feeling lucky dice, it drops you in a random location. But anyways, I've been talking for way too long now, so let's just get into this. Series 2, Draw the World. Let me know in the comments if you enjoy this series, because I appreciate you watching and spending time with me today. So let's click the dice and see where we end up. And it looks like we are going to Roosevelt Island. There's a small information box that pops up here every time you click this dice, and it just gives you a bit of information about the location. And it looks like we're somewhere around New York, so we don't necessarily have to drop ourselves in the specific location that it gives us. We are free to explore around. So I'm just going to grab the guy here, and I think I might actually go over to this Roosevelt Island and do a drawing on here. I've never visited the place. I'd love to go to New York. It's one of the places that I really want to go to. But yeah, let's have a look. Alright, so God, it feels good to be doing this series again. I did miss it. It was something that I did often, like a year ago, especially over last summer when I had finished university, my second year in university, and I just spent a few hours doing this over the week. These are quite strange, these vents, these orange vents. Let's have a look. We're on an island, and it's pretty neat. There's a guy loading up his van there with some boxes with some Coca-Cola and water and all of that stuff. US Foods, a Subway, or is that just leading you down? Oh no, there is actually a Subway. I thought it was like an underground, you know, like the subways that are underground. This series makes this series really reveals how stupid I am sometimes. That guy's grabbed his Subway. He's on his way back to wherever he works. I haven't really seen anything that stood out yet. Oh, this is pretty cool. Nice piece of architecture with. It looks like it's some kind of restaurant. There's the entrance there. And speaking of architecture, I've nearly finished university now. I'm just wrapping up my third year, doing all of the work that I have to, and there's just so much to do, and so I'm trying to get through that so that I can free up some more time and dedicate it to making videos. There's some birds, some pigeons flying over the scenery here. So yeah, I think I started YouTube about 2 years ago, and then I was just finishing my first year. So not that long ago, and then the channel started to pick up a bit and gain a lot of attention. Started to build a bit of an audience, and then second year was stressful because obviously the university was becoming a bit more challenging, and then I also wanted to try and keep the channel going and upload every week. And so I was trying to make about 1 or 2 videos a week whilst studying and doing architecture, which consisted of a lot of coursework, and for those that might have studied architecture themselves, they know how challenging it can be and time consuming, and so it was pretty stressful. And then gone into third year, and I'm still trying to upload once or twice a week if I'm lucky, and it's the same issue really. I'm struggling for time sometimes. I don't really have much time to do anything else other than do the architecture stuff and make videos. I feel like, I don't know, sometimes it's not really a good thing, because every time I want to do something like maybe watch a bit of TV or play some PlayStation or whatever, I feel guilty for doing it, because I know that I have stuff that I could be doing that's more beneficial, like the architecture stuff or creating videos like this. And I can't think like that. I've just had to sort of give myself that time where I can just switch off and chill out a bit, because it doesn't really do me many favours when I'm just constantly trying to pump out a load of work. But anyways, yeah, that's going to be done soon. I'm going to hopefully graduate and pass. It'd be pretty embarrassing if I come to do a video in the future and I tell you all that I've filled, but hopefully I'll pass, so fingers crossed. And then I'm going to give a bit more attention to making YouTube videos. But I'm just exploring this island right now, and I've just been going up this road. I've gone off on a bit of a tangent. At least we can actually explore this place, because some places, you know, in other countries or wherever, it doesn't really let you explore much. But I'm going to try and choose places where we can actually move around like this, because it makes it, at least I think it makes it more entertaining for you to watch. There's two guys there. I wonder what they're discussing. Oh, we can actually go in here. Are these fridges, ovens, some kitchen units? And these people are having a group meeting, or wondering what the Google van's doing in these parts. All these fridges that are lined up, and then there's these people around them in red shirts, like some kind of cult, some fridge cult. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just wondering what this thing is. It's just like some red piping that comes down, and is that, I don't think that's meant to be there. It looks like it's just being placed there. There's a car park. We do not want to be drawing car parks. Let's have a look. Let's go up here, see if there's anything around here. Some dude in a wheelchair. Yeah. Is anyone like helping him, or is he just on his own? That's strange. Oh no, there's another woman here in a wheelchair as well, surrounded by like pigeons and seagulls. There's even a goose there. That's the most random thing ever. But this woman has decided to fill her wheelchair with a load of stuff, and she's just pushing the stuff about, which is oh, there's loads of people in wheelchairs. Oh, of course, it's a care centre, a rehabilitation and nursing care centre. So that explains it. Oh yeah, there's loads of people, loads of old people in wheelchairs, and there's a lot of geese as well. This is strange. Maybe like the geese try and attack the people in wheelchairs, or maybe vice versa, the people in wheelchairs attack the geese, and there's these ongoing battles between the geese and the people at the care centre. And so the geese are over there planning their battle strategies, and then people in the wheelchairs are over here trying to retreat or plan their own strategies as well. I don't know. What am I even talking about? Is that some more people up there? Yeah, some more people in wheelchairs under this shelter. So they're having a squad meeting, planning an attack against the geese. And look, there's the enemy there as well, who are also planning an attack. I don't know, is this an ongoing battle between the care centre and the geese? Who knows? But this would be quite nice to draw, this array of buildings on the waterfront here. I don't particularly want to draw people in wheelchairs fighting geese for the first episode. It wouldn't be that appropriate. We'll find something there. And also, in terms of editing these episodes, I try and crop them down a bit to make them a bit shorter, because this exploring stage takes quite a while. I usually spend, well, it varies really. Sometimes I find something instantly, and then sometimes it takes a bit more time. I decided to backtrack a little bit because there was nothing really that interesting up there. Is this some... Oh, this van's a right mess. Is that Sid? Someone's painted Sid on the corner of that van. It's just some people picking up some furniture, some couches there. We'll take a sharp left and go under this bridge, see if there's anything around here. Is this like some kind of... Oh no, where there's that's cool. Well, it's like just a circle of bikes. Is it like a bike rental place or something? Some kid playing basketball there on his own. Poor kid needs to get some friends to play basketball with. Oh, it looks like this is the bridge that takes you from this island to the other island, and it's a drawbridge. The bridge might be quite good to draw actually, and then there's this like power plant over there in the distance. If I can get a good angle of like both of them things, or just try and see if I can position myself in a place where I can get a good view of these, then I'll go ahead and draw that, because I think that'll be quite good. Is that guy like covered? That guy's like cutting this concrete or something, and all the dust or whatever's just getting all over him. Or he might just be wearing a t-shirt that's a similar colour. So this is the Roosevelt Island bridge. Let's see if we can maybe like even get on this bridge, yeah. And then, oh, that's cool. I'd like to be able to draw like all of these, all of this structure, and then maybe try and get the power plant in the background as well. Or I could just draw something like this. It'd be quite good to position the camera in a way where I can actually get all of that structure in. Tell you what, I'll go to the other side of the bridge and see if we can get a good angle up there. That looks pretty cool. But yeah, let's just go across to this side and then turn around. And yeah, this is, I think I might actually draw this opening here, and then it says welcome to Roosevelt Island, and then the bridge. Okay, so yeah, this is what we're going to draw for this first episode. Yeah, let's get the sketchbook and do some drawing. So here we are again, drawing in the sketchbook that's full of all of the drawings which I have done throughout this series, and I'm planning on improving these episodes a bit, you know, by filming this drawing process from different angles, and then also towards the end you will see me colour one of my drawings, which I believe is the first time that I've ever really tried to do that. If you are familiar with my work, you'll know that I normally don't get too involved with colour. I normally just stick to straight up pencil drawings and leave it at that, but I've been wanting to explore adding colour to my work for a while now, and I just decided that this would be a good chance for me to do that and to actually show you how I'm going to try and do that. And so I'll be trying to colour my drawings digitally using Photoshop, so it won't get too messy, but I'll be able to change things around and just experiment with it that way. And if it doesn't look too good, I can always change it and try something new. But what you are seeing on screen right now is me just sketching out this Roosevelt Bridge that we had come across in this episode, and I've also decided to try and get some of the island in the background there as well, so that it's more related to the actual location which we was exploring in this episode. And I think it's been quite a good episode, this one. I mean, we came across some pretty unusual stuff. But yeah, Draw the World, it's a series that I had stopped doing for a while because I wanted to focus on other things, but I did always intend on bringing it back because I do think it has a lot of potential. It's quite a unique concept, and some of you even enjoy the exploring stage more than the drawing part, which is funny. But you know, I think they both work quite good together. Exploring these locations and then drawing what we found is kind of like me taking you on this entire process of finding a subject to draw all the way up to the final drawing. Also, another reason why I wanted this series to return was because it gave me a chance to talk to you as an audience and interact with you a bit more casually, opposed to me planning a tutorial and then just delivering information to you. So yeah, I do hope you enjoy these, and there is a lot more to look forward to. Okay, so now it's time to do what you've likely been waiting to see, and that's the part where I attempt to colour my pencil drawing here. And what I did was I just threw the original sketch into Photoshop, and I started to experiment with some of these blending modes and some of the effects until I came across something that looked okay. And I was trying to get the colour to lay over or under the pencil work without taking anything away from that pencil texture and the details which I had created. And so I just started playing around with some of these colours and placing them on top of it, and it looked pretty good. I mean, I'm likely going to improve this whole process of colouring my work, and this is only the first time that I've tried it, but I've decided to keep it simple and stick with flat colours rather than getting into blending them and overcomplicating things. I think the pencil work that is there is already enough, and the colour is simply to brighten things up. It actually has quite a unique style to it, and so it's definitely something that I'll be exploring further in other videos. In terms of Draw the World, I think I'm going to make colouring my drawings a regular thing. I imagine having a good collection of coloured studies from all over the world from doing this series, so be sure to like this video if you want to see more and let me know what you think of this. And we are coming to an end now. This is how the drawing turned out, and this has been another episode of Draw the World. If you want to stay up to date and never miss an episode, then be sure to subscribe with the notifications on. That's pretty much everything from me today, so thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.